I was so excited to come on retreat with Magic. The first thing that we did was set an intention for what we wanted to have happen during the retreat. And every day was a new adventure where we didn't know what was going to happen, and that was one of the most exciting things for me. And when Magic would talk each day, again, everything was different, but he would talk, and it was like everything he said, he was talking to me specifically. It was so amazing. So I got all that, and he would kind of charge us up, and then we would go out to these sacred sites, and it was just so freeing and amazing. So my intention was to live love in every moment. That's what I've always wanted to do. But I'm kind of caught up in my life with just running around, and so it was a chance to have a week to really reconnect with myself. The reason I wanted to come on this retreat is because I was always in my head, and I always felt like I was rushing, and I just really felt like, it's hard to explain, but kind of out of touch with myself. Like I was just drifting through life. So the amazing thing about the retreat for me was it was unexpected every day. And so Magic would give us bits of wisdom in the morning, and I felt like every single thing he said, he was talking to me specifically. Everything hit home so much. And he taught us through examples, like amazing stories, as well as just more what I would call kind of like theory and practice. And so it really grounded home for me because it was things that I could use in my life. If this happens, oh my gosh, it's like I have a tool in my toolbox, which was great. And so we went to all these beautiful sacred sites. My favorite was the real breakthrough that I had when we were all sitting around a fire and we were doing sacred sounding. And it was amazing because my problem is that I'm always in my head. And I was able to actually drop into just kind of like a presence and a oneness. And we're making all this sound. And then finally there's something that hit me, which was one of the friends I had made had said something. And it was really kind of sad. And it's like I let myself feel it. It was crazy. And I just broke down crying, and I was so excited to break down crying. And I remembered that something that Magic taught me, which was you don't have to be basically embarrassed to be who you are, and just let it out and the group will support you. And so I was able to just let myself go and let myself be and feel. And I felt just all this sadness draining out of me. It was so amazing. It was this huge release. I felt so good. And then afterwards I realized like I don't need to hold this in anymore. And it's like maybe for the first time in my life I felt like it was okay to be myself because I was around friends. You know, someone put their hand on my shoulder. I felt like just I was part of a family. It was so nice. So I guess what I got out of this retreat was I got myself back. And I couldn't be happier and more grateful. My experience with Magic personally was actually very surprising because I knew he was going to be wise and this and that, but he was such a human as far as he's so funny, and everything that he says, I feel like he's talking right to me. He's an amazing speaker. He really, you can tell that he's super present because he looks around at every single person and really connects with them. And just, he's funny, he jokes around. It was just really fun. I felt like I had the most fun on this trip that I've had in so long. And it was just because of the kind of spontaneous moments or the comments that he would make. He was just, you know, such a great person that's like, I would want to be friends with this guy, which is, you can't ask for more than that, so.